Hi, my name is Amy Brainerd, and I am so excited to be here with you today to show you my life book that I created in free Canva. This is a fantastic program that is completely free to use. I did my life book. Here's the actual book with a simple 8.5 by 11 view binder that I had at home. You can use, I think this is a 1-inch binder, but a 1/2 inch binder will work really well. And I'm going to flip through this and show you what my life book looks like. But don't fear, I'm going to go through this really quickly just to give you an idea. I'm going to go through page by page with my file. I will share my screen with you in just a moment, but I just want to show you all of the fun things that I did. I used all kinds of templates and inspiration on free Canva. There's a bit of a glare here, so I'm just going to flip through. I used lots of stock photos we were given with the Lifebook program, but I also imported many of my own photos and created some graphics. I just had a lot of fun. There are just literally thousands of ideas on Canva. I had fun with this one, made a mirror image. But there are just thousands and thousands of ideas and inspirations that you can get um, in Canva. And I am going to create a video after this one to take you step by step and show you all of the tips and tricks and ways that I made this book. So as you can see, I put some of my own photos in here. I put some quotes here and there. I used stock photos. I just had a ton of fun. So I'm just quickly flipping through to show you all of the sections of my book and the fun templates that I have. And I think we are almost to the end. Here is section 12, which is my life vision. And I can show you, see the very end of my book is my 2-pager. And what I love about having a binder like this with the sheet protectors is that I can make changes and update it as I go along and then just slip the new sheet right in. And I have behind it a history of all of the changes I've made. I mean, who knows what's going to happen throughout the next year and what I might want to update in my book. So now I'm going to share the screen with you and just flip through it one page at a time. So this is the cover. I used a 3-part template here. And I just wanted something colorful that I could slip right into the outside of the binder, and I can change it out at any time. I did an inside cover page with a picture of my family just because as soon as I opened up the book, I wanted to see that, this is the reason for doing this. My family is the most important thing in my life. And to see them as soon as I open the book is a great way to start off my day every day. I then get into section 1, which is health and fitness. And I created as you can see, each of the 12 sections, I used the same format for the title page. So these are my title pages here. And all I did was change the photos, change the color background, and changed the color of the font. And then I used some of those colors that were in the photos as inspiration through the other pages in the section so that it would be a little cohesive. But I had a lot of fun using all different templates within Canva. So here is my premise. Here is my vision, my purpose, and my strategy. And I want to point out that when I started making this, I had, first of all, health and fitness is the one area that I have the biggest emphasis on right now in my life. I'm half a century old now. I'm diabetic. I have hypothyroidism. I just have a lot going on. And as I age, these are things that I'm realizing are just so, so important. And I want to get them in check so that I can live a long and healthy life. So I have a lot going on here. But then I realized that some of the other sections that weren't as much of a priority, I could, for example, in intellectual, I could put my premise and my vision together on one page. And part of the reason is if I, 12 sections, 4 pages for each, we're talking a minimum of a 48-page uh, life book, which is a lot of ink, a lot of book. So I switched over and did 2 sections on each page. So here we have premise and vision. And on my 3rd page of the section, we have the purpose and strategy. And then now we get into the emotional. And these are the 2 pages. And as you can see, I sort of chose a few colors from each of the title pages and then carried it as a theme throughout the rest of that section. Now we have the character section. Here's my premise and vision. Then I have my purpose and strategy. Here I put a fun little quote in. So now we have spiritual. And in Canva, there are just tons of stock photos available. Now, not as many free ones, but I did everything in here. I didn't pay for any of these photos. I either got them from the Lifebook program or I imported them from my own photo album, or I used the free stock photos with Canva. So here's my premise and vision, purpose and strategy. Now this one, I just mirrored the page and changed the text. And I'm going to go through each section of my life book and show you after this video. I will create a video on how to do all of these creative things using free Canva. Here's my love relationship. I put photos that I had of me and my husband. Now we get to the parenting section. I have pictures of all of my kids through the years. I have my premise and vision. And then on the 3rd page, my purpose and strategy. Still, I can fit a lot of text in here, but plenty of room. I will show you how to do all of this. Now, social life, I have a quote, I have a stock photo, I have pictures of me with my friends. Here is my premise and vision, my purpose and strategy for social. Now we get to financial. I have my premise and vision page, and then my purpose and strategy. For the career section, here's my title page. Now I have my premise and vision and purpose and strategy. Here's my quality of life section. And, I don't know, premise and vision. And here's my purpose and strategy. Okay, now we get into life vision. And here is my 2-page document that we wrote up in the Lifebook Mastery. And stop sharing my screen and finish off. I'm going to go through each and every section of my Lifebook and show you step by step how to do all of it. How to it was so much fun. I had so much fun doing this project, and I'm super excited to share it all with you. So hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration. Start doing all of your work if you haven't done it already, and get get each of your sections written. I happen to do it in OneNote, or you could do it in Microsoft Word, and then I just cut and pasted it into Canva. And stay tuned because the rest of my videos will be coming out soon with step-by-step instructions.